Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc here, and I jumped on the PS3 again for like the first time in probably like 3 weeks almost. And this is my second game in, deciding to have a little bit of fun and whip out my pro sniper rifle. Yes, this is my application to OpTic. Just throwing that out there. Excuse me. So I joined a little bit late. And let's go ahead and get this get this started here. A little bit of skippage action. And yeah, so I'm doing this little bit of commentary yesterday on the game StarCraft, and it kind of got received well. And then again, some people were just like, "What are you doing playing StarCraft, nerd boy?" I don't know why people hate on the game. I love it. It is an absolute blast. You need to check that game out. Links will be at the very end of this video. And yes, this is a viewer requested video. People wanted to see if I could actually use a sniper rifle, and the answer to that question is no, I cannot use a sniper rifle, but every once in a while I get lucky, or I get paired up against not so decent players, and the competitive playlist is kind of where I just hang out. You know, I try to play in other game types in the other playlist, but I just can't seem to do it. So anytime I'm playing, this is where I'll be, and we've been doing a lot of it, and it's kind of given me an opportunity to meet a lot of competitive gaming fans, you know, being able to talk to people in these lobbies, you know, get some feedback, you know, what are they watching, you know, what are you watching on my channel, what are you watching on other people's channel, what do you enjoy, is there anything, you know, you'd like to see, and my skills, my elite skills. Exactly what I like to do is just interact with the community as much as possible. So once again, this is a viewer requested video. People wanted to see me use a sniper rifle, and since I was hopping on the PS3 for today to meet up with some people later on, I figure, you know, why not have a little bit of fun? Why not get this video done? Something I've been wanting to do for a while. I just am terrible at it. And I get so many hit markers. It's such a frustrating thing. I don't know how people do this on a regular basis. Or yeah, I don't know. I think I would be very, very happy if I was on the other team and I seen somebody using a sniper rifle, but I guess it's all kind of connected with, you know, the skill level around it and everything. What do you guys think about quickscoping in Black Ops? Do you guys still think it's something that's viable and that people are heavily interested in? You know, I really don't follow the quickscope scene or the sniper rifle scene, public room area of expertise. So, you know, if you guys do follow, you know, let me know if this is like still really big in the community. I know in Modern Warfare 2 it was huge. You know, you go on YouTube and you'd see like 10 quickscope montages a day from certain channels and certain people, and I was just not a fan. I think it's a fun thing to just fool around with, but I don't think it has any competitive I'm gonna get hate for it, but I don't think it's something that should be competitively played on like a ladder or anything. I think there's too many random elements with Black Ops quickscoping, that it just doesn't make it a viable competitive game, I think. Yeah, so I did the live Rage Quit Mondays last night. Not nearly as many viewers as I had hoped, and I'm not really sure why that is. Justin TV is just a quick link. You don't even need to sign up for it. You can just listen into the podcast. We talked a little bit about StarCraft. We talked mostly about the pools and teams just screwing everything up here 2 days before the pro team roster lock. Pools are getting rearranged all over the place. I don't really know what to do or who to expect. Team FeaR has pretty much quit or dropped out of the race altogether. Moho is on a break. FeaR, Dito jumped ship. John and Assassin are the only two guys left on Team FeaR. So, like, really, what's going to happen? You know, these pools and these pool plays are just, it's going to be a disaster, I think, come come this next event. You know, there's so many teams that have rearranged completely. Teams have reformed, juggled around players, and juggled and juggled and juggled. People are quitting, backing out. Oh man, why can't people stay on the same damn team? Like, people have to realize that if you accomplish something big at a LAN event, and then you get back home and your online play maybe is not as good, well, you still did well at the LAN. Why assume that just because your connection is now a part of the play that you're not going to be a good team? And I think people just are too quick to judge and too quick to jump ship, and everybody assumes that the grass is always greener on the other side, and I don't understand it. I'm getting kind of frustrated with it because it really makes it a hard pro circuit, or it makes it hard for the pro circuit to maintain its excellence and its high standard if we're continuously juggling around teams and people just can't get attuned and accustomed with the team's team names and everything like that. It makes it a much harder and a much more difficult viewing experience, something that we're always trying to build up towards. And when people are changing teams every 5 seconds, it's going to be much more difficult for Call of Duty to stay on the pro circuit. But I do understand teams want to win. Players want to be on the winning team. If you relate it to hockey and people wanting to win the Stanley Cup, you're going to see that sort of thing happen all the time. People are moving teams to try and win the cup, you know. And I guess it's the same thing when you're talking about teams, so or Black Ops teams. So they always want to win the prize, and they want to be the team that's up on main stage. So, you know, there's definitely two sides to each part of that story. I just wish we'd have a little bit more balance, or at least teams would stay together for more than one damn event. And the only teams really doing that, well, I guess the only team really doing that is Leverage, and one other team. I think Defying History is still the same. Maybe VVV, sorry. VVV is the same. Fly Society, you know, I'm really looking forward to actually seeing Fly Society play. I'm going to actually try and contact those guys and get into some team scrims with them and do some live casting on top of that footage. I just think they're a fantastic team. They blew people out of the water for Columbus. They came out of nowhere. Nobody really expected them. They came from pool play and took out some major team names. So right there in itself, that shows you that that's a team that's probably going to do fairly well at Anaheim. And I really want to get more involved with them, as well as a lot of other pro teams here. I think the spotlight needs to be shown a little bit more in the off-season to keep people interested and involved in these pro teams and pro scrims and stuff like that. And I'm going to do my best to keep bringing the action. I know I've kind of taken a break from the team scrims and the pro teams here just because everything's kind of been juggling around. Nobody's really got set rosters. People have been mostly doing pickup scrims with random people from random teams, and it's been really hard to kind of get involved and get, I guess, in with these teams. So hopefully that changes here pretty quick. What was I doing there? Give it, man. Headshots. Holiday Dog. So, one other thing before we end here, minute 25 to go. I released a video talking about a possible montage. Beard rub action insert here. If you are interested in it, you know, definitely go check out that video. I'm going to link that at the end of this as well, so you can go check it out and listen to it, and hopefully we get enough views and comments and likes to actually make that happen. Competitive montages are a lot of work, so I don't want to make it and go through the effort if it's not warranted and not wanted, because it does take roughly 40 hours plus to edit, clip together, and get a music copyright bought and taken care. Oh my god, look at this. Zero Grizz, baby! Coming on top. That right there should get me into OpTic right there, I think. And, well, except for that tomahawk. Oh, drop shot. Yes! Drop shot, quick scope. Thank you very much. I will be here all day. I'm just kidding. Thanks a lot, guys, for checking out the video. Top link is going to be the StarCraft commentary. If you're interested in other games on the pro circuit, one of the most popular games of all time, definitely check out that. If you're more interested in what I'm going to be doing with a montage, possibly, check out the bottom link where you can go listen to me. It also talked about a live stream that we did last night, so don't pay any attention to that, but definitely get involved with it. Do what I ask if you want to see it, because like I said, it takes a ton of time and work, and I appreciate each and every view I get, so thank you very much. I'm Holiday Doc, and I'm out.